Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's severe weather update. Today we have an enhanced risk of severe weather across portions of the eastern Great Lakes and Northeast, covering much of Pennsylvania and central and western New York State. We have a slight risk surrounding that in the yellow, a marginal risk in the dark green extending down across much of the mid-Atlantic. We also have a slight risk of severe weather across portions of the Central Plains into western areas of the Midwest. And then we also have a bit of a marginal risk of severe weather along the Gulf Coast areas today. Taking a look at today's tornado threat, we have a 5% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location across portions of much of Pennsylvania and New York State today, and a 2% chance surrounding that in the dark green. We also have a 2% chance of tornadoes extending from eastern Colorado through southwestern south central Illinois in the other green area today. So watch out for a few tornadoes, especially if you live across areas of Pennsylvania and New York State today. Looking at the damaging wind threat, the damaging winds are going to be, again, the primary concern with today's enhanced risk. We have a 30% chance of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour or stronger within 25 miles of a location across the red shade area today, a 15% chance in the yellow shade areas, and 5% chance in the brown shade areas today. And finally, looking at the hail, we have two areas under a 15% chance of quarter-size hail or larger within 25 miles of a location today. In the yellow areas, a 5% chance in the brown areas, and in the hatched area, we have the potential to see some very large, significant 2-inch in diameter or hen egg size hail today within 25 miles of a location. So make sure you are prepared to park your car under the garage if you live in areas of eastern Ohio, central western Pennsylvania, and western New York State. Timing out the storms across the Northeast, beginning around about 4 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, we're going to be seeing scattered, isolated, discrete storms begin to develop across western and northern New York State. And the H-R model is very excited about producing some big hailstorms across central and eastern New York State. So even though you're not in the hatched area, I would watch out for very large hail, even if you live in central to eastern portions of New York State today. Going into about 5 and 6 p.m., we could be seeing some big hail producing storms move across anywhere from western New York to eastern New York, as well as portions of central and eastern Pennsylvania. And going into 6 and 7 p.m., the storms are going to start to linearize and transition to a damaging wind threat as they move across southeastern New York State and northeastern Pennsylvania. And then going into about 8 and 9 p.m., damaging wind threat will continue across central and eastern Pennsylvania. And even as we head into about 11 through 1 a.m., we could be seeing damaging winds pushing across areas in northern New Jersey into New York City before finally pushing off the coast by about 3 a.m., bringing an end to the severe threat. Timing out the storms across the Midwest, these storms are going to develop around this is going to be more of a nocturnal event. These storms are going to develop around 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time tonight, and they're going to kind of be in a bit of a line extending from eastern Nebraska across southwest Iowa through western Illinois. And these storms look like they're going to kind of train over the same areas between 11 p.m. tonight, 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, Central Daylight Time. And even as we end 5 and 6 a.m., the storms will finally push south and east as we head into tomorrow morning. So I think there could be more of a flash flooding threat, honestly, across the Midwest overnight tonight, because we do have the potential to see if the storms train anywhere between 1 to 3 inches, and isolated areas could get up to 4 to 5 inches tonight. So make sure you do watch out for some flash flooding if you live in the Midwest, especially in the overnight hours. Thanks for watching my severe weather update. Make sure to prepare for severe weather if you live in the shaded areas today. Have a wonderful day, my friends.